Brothers and sisters, I am delighted to speak with you today about the importance of the semi-annual membership audit. The audits are not only about records and numbers, but are about ensuring that every member of our wards and branches are known, loved, and cared for. Thinking back to the first bishopric I served in, and in my time as a clerk of a YSA ward, I remember how many forms had to be filled out, properly filed and mailed in to church headquarters. It wasn't always easy to track down and verify all the details. And this was long before we had access to computers and mobile apps. But through this process, I learned that the gospel is all about people, and that accurate records are essential to the Lord's work. It is so much more than paperwork. The records themselves are also sacred. Additionally, accurate records provide important statistics that help the First Presidency, the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, and other church leaders to make important decisions for the Lord's global church. Finally, these records are a critical resource in ministering to the needs of individual members as they progress along the covenant path. So, thank you for paying close attention to this overview.
Brother Silva, it's that time of year again. It's time for the semi-annual membership audit.
I'm one step ahead of you, Bishop. I've already started going through the process, checking names, contact info, ordinance dates, family relationships, you name it.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry for all the extra paperwork.
It's no problem at all. The software is great. Did you know that record keeping started all the way back with Adam?
Huh. Really?
In the book of Moses, we learn that Adam not only kept a book of remembrance where he wrote down revelations, he also kept a genealogy, a record of his descendants. In the Book of Mormon, Moroni taught that people who got baptized into the church were numbered and their names were taken, so they could be remembered and nourished by the good word of God. So way back then, they knew they needed good records to do their ministering. As part of the restoration of the church, Joseph Smith made it clear that recorders were to be appointed as witnesses and accurately document events. And their records needed to be certified before becoming part of the official record of the church. Wow! Records kept on earth under the direction of priesthood authority are also recorded in heaven. The Lord revealed to Joseph Smith that whatsoever priesthood holders did in authority in the name of the Lord, and did it truly and faithfully, and kept a proper and faithful record of the same, it became a law on earth and in heaven. In 2018, the First Presidency encouraged bishops to interview new converts within a week for temple recommends and ordination to the Aaronic priesthood. But these opportunities for spiritual growth and momentum cannot take place without the records being created first. Joseph Smith said, "You may think this order of things to be very particular, but let me tell you that it is only to answer the will of God." Conducting the audit is very straightforward. The membership audit tool in the LCR software will automatically analyze all of the membership data in your ward or branch. It will identify missing or conflicting information and take you through a step-by-step review process. You'll see what details may be missing or need to be updated in everything from ordinances to marriages to leadership callings. As you go through the process, you may need to reach out to ward or branch members and leaders to get clarifying details. Uh-oh, the last ward clerk forgot to update the new young women's leadership callings.
Hi, Sister Schmidt. Are you the new Young Women's President? Oh, wonderful. Could I talk to you about my daughter?
See why it's so important to do the audit? After you've completed the audit in LCR, the tool gives you a summary and an exception report. The exception report is also sent to church headquarters, where the progress of resolving the exceptions will be tracked. You should do your best to correct all exceptions within 30 days. Now, back to the bishop's office.
Okay, Bishop. I finished the audit and I have the exception report.
Excellent. I see we have some missing information here. I'm sure Brother and Sister Chin will want their recent marriage entered properly on the records of the church.
I'll work with the state clerk to update Melchizedek priesthood ordinations, and you and I will go over and correct pretty much everything else.
Thank you, Brother Silva. Where do we start?
Well, first, there are a few discrepancies in the Aaronic priesthood ordinations, and then we'll want to update children of record with the Mavoya twins being born so we can schedule their baby blessings, and we'll double check some baptisms.
My friends, let me emphasize the important sacred nature of church record keeping. These are not simply administrative tasks, but rather are a reflection of our commitment to the Lord and His work. We are blessed with tools and resources that assist us in this important responsibility, allowing you to focus on what matters most, ministering to the individuals in your wards and branches. My dear brothers and sisters, I know that as you work in this way and do those audits with great care, the Lord will bless you and will bless those individuals that you love so much.